Oh, this is gonna be a fun review. Hey everyone, this is the Movie Maniac. Thank you for watching. Today, I'm gonna review Charlie's Angels. I went and saw it, so you don't have to. The movie is about the three angels and Bosley and Charlie and blah blah blah, and they have to do something that's really a weapon and blah 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 blah. Who really cares? Because this is an awful film. This is easily the worst movie of the year. I don't know what kind of review this is gonna be because it's so bad.
This is a rant. This is not a review.
Yeah, clutch your pearls, because you might be right and you might be offended. In either way, I'll try to do my best, but... Kristen Stewart actually makes an effort to act. What's odd, though, is that she's just doing an impersonation of Kate McKinnon. Which, I mean, at least it's something. There's expressions, there's emotion, and that's a big step, so thumbs up for that. Patrick Stewart is in this movie, and he's collecting a paycheck. He decided to star in Charlie's Angels 2019. Oh my god, people, this is such a terrible film. Everyone in this movie gives a pretty good performance. No, really, you don't understand like how awful this thing is. But despite the decent performances, it doesn't do much to enhance the quality of this piece of crap. Elizabeth Banks really did a bang-up job on this movie. So many of the shots are actually just these extreme close-ups on people, very poorly directed, and the editing is bizarre, just really off-kilter, and it's a mess. This is like supposed to be a comedy first and an action movie second, I think. Once again, I went to an opening night, big Dolby Cinema screening of this film, and there was occasional laughter, but it's supposed to be going on all throughout the film, and it just wasn't happening. None of the jokes land. Now, I don't normally talk about this next subject unless it interferes with the picture. Those of you who've been maybe watching some of my stuff or have caught my reviews here and there have heard me say this before. I don't get into the other things outside of the film unless it's actually a problem. Oh, well, hold on to your butts. Because this movie tries way too hard to be woke. There are times you're watching and it feels like you're reading the Twitter feed of an angry feminist at times. But it's not even bad enough to be a train wreck. It's just bad. Give it a break, Elizabeth Banks. Seriously. If I haven't mentioned already, because again, I almost don't even care, Elizabeth Banks is the director of this movie. This thing goes on and on for 2 hours in what's clearly meant to be nothing more than a 90-minute experience. Look, if Crawl, which came out earlier this year and Quentin Tarantino cites as his favorite picture of 2019 so far, is only, 80 minutes or so? There is no reason in hell for Charlie's Angels to be 2 hours. My God. All the enemies in this film are men.
All men are bad. The patriarchy. Ah!
And if you think I'm exaggerating, watch it when it's for free, or if you can somehow get it for free, somehow. Because really, don't support this movie. This thing needs to bomb. This thing needs to send Hollywood a very clear message that this kind of crap we're done with. We're not going to accept it. We're not going to give you our money for it. We're voting with our wallets. And early reports suggest, because I'm shooting this Saturday afternoon, that that's happening. Thank you, America. Really.
Yeah, keep going. Rivet a new one. Red pill the masses.
Hold on. I said I'm only going to talk about it if it interferes with the movie.
Yeah, but tell them why feminism sucks. Tell them why. Tell them. Come on, movie maniac. Get crazy.
No, that's not what I do. I review films. You're right, I'm a movie maniac. So I'm not going to make this political. I'm not going to get into a thing about sexism or anything of the like. I'm only able to discuss this based on my own rules and principles if it interferes with your experience watching a picture. And in this case, it absolutely does. You know it's bad when the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, let that sink in, talk about this movie being too woke. I've liked many films that have been accused of this before, but this one, here's the line, and Charlie's Angels goes right over it. Because at a certain point, you're not focused on making a great movie anymore, or even a fun, big popcorn flick. You're more concerned about the agenda, and this time, it's real, and it actually got in the way. Even aside from that, though, this whole film is a big, muddled disaster. Guys, I'm going to give Charlie's Angels 2019 a 3 out of 10. This is an awful picture. I think I've said enough. I mean, I didn't even want to review this. My girlfriend was actually like, you don't have to do it, really. Just let this one go because it's just going to be work for you. Oh, I did it for you guys. Did any of you have to suffer through this movie? Because if you did, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed it, that's great, honestly. And I'm not being a sarcastic prick when I say this. If you enjoyed Charlie's Angels, that's cool. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel weird about it. Like, enjoy. I wish I could have enjoyed it. So in some way, I'm actually like, man, that's awesome. I wish I could have been on board like you were, but I hated this thing. All right, everyone, you know the drill. Make sure to hit that notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay inside the mind of a movie maniac.